For over 65 years, CenterLine has been helping our customers solve technical issues. We've applied that same philosophy for the last 20 years, helping our cold spray customers solve their technical issues within their respective industries.
At ES3, a large part of what we focus on is the repair of military aircraft components. And when you're talking about military aircraft, these are parts that can be 40, 50, even 60 years old. So finding a replacement part can be extremely difficult, extremely long lead times, and that's if there's a replacement available at all. So with the SST cold spray technology, what we're able to do is instead of replacing that part, we can take it, we can repair the damaged areas, and within a matter of days, we have it return to service and at a small fraction of the cost of a replacement part.
The SST machine is a cold spray process, which we use compressed air or compressed nitrogen to accelerate particles to around Mach 1, and it is a compaction method. Heat input into our process is very, very low. We get no distortion when we do the fill onto the surface and build up a repair area.
It's very unique the way we feed the powder. We use the sucking of venturi effect and the pushing of our auger screw in the feeding system to create this stream. So that's very unique of powder flowing into our nozzle.
The cold spray technology that they have with the SST line has been a need in the industry for a while. There's thermal spray equipment out there that works well for some of the harder alloys, but there's always limitations. There's always heat risk. So with the CenterLine SST system, it provided a lower temperature alternative that provided a solution to still get you that advanced coatings, but didn't give you the tempering effects on some of the alloys that we were working with.
In the early days of SST, the technology was essentially a manual process. So picture going to a car wash with a wand and washing your car, and we would apply the metal to the surface this way. But because we're a systems integrator, and that's our history, as the technology evolved and customers saw that they could actually mass produce their components using SST cold spray technology, we were able to integrate these two divisions of the organization and bring them together so that the customer can now work in a production environment.
This has been really the most advantageous aspect of the equipment. It has allowed the industry to get away from helium and go to more of a nitrogen-based or air-based powder spray system. And it's something that has allowed you to go out into the aircraft and do repairs at the source of the damage.
One of the benefits of our new powder feeding technology is the fact that we can feed powder at very high travel speeds. With the new technology, we actually see a continuous deposit. It's very straight line, even up to 2,000 millimeters per second. Why is that important? Is because a lot of the production settings, they are very interested in increasing productivity. And a way increasing productivity is making it faster.
We've really been able to see both CenterLine's consistency and reliability because we have a system here that's 12, 13 years old and we're still using it today, still getting great results from that system. But also with the new equipment that's been installed at our Texas facility, we've also been able to see the way that CenterLine has continued to improve and innovate on their equipment.
Since it's a restorative technology, that carbon footprint is not required to make something new. So all of that material that has to be mined, all of that material that has to be machined and then finished and shipped out is essentially duplicity, right? Now you're just applying a little additive material to restore it, and that's a big win for the environment and for the world at large, really.
We work with our customers to solve their technical challenge. In doing so, we end up pushing the boundaries of our own technology, expanding the envelope that we can offer.
They've really become what I would say is more than just a subcontractor. I think that our relationship there is a lot more dynamic than that. So we've been able to utilize their knowledge and expertise more as a resource, as a collaborative partner.
We focus on solutions. We try to solve a problem. We try to satisfy what the challenges of the customers are. We want to make the customer a winner.